we are constrained by thinking that people who are related by blood are our family, or people who are related by I do and Kabul hai and going around the fire, that is like a family. But we all need selfless friends. Hi, if you are a human being and you don't have any goals, if you don't have any missions for other human beings who are not related to you, or if you are not doing anything towards other human beings who are not related to you, or towards all other human beings, and if you are not doing about anything about them, if you are not adding anything for humanity, then I guess there's something wrong in you as a human being. Maybe the case is you do not know what is being a human being. So today I welcome you to the 7 humane goals for humanity, nature, and future as a human being for a Gen A positive, a Satyugi. Today I'll read our 7 humane goals from my goal card, and let's see what are the 7 humane goals for humanity, nature, and future. And just find out, watch the whole video or listen to the whole podcast and find out whether I have tried to, bring everything which you as a good human being think that it must be included. Maybe there are like 20,000 things which could be included, and I have tried to put all those things into 7 things. So let's find out. 7, because maybe 7 is a nice number, like a goal for a day, for a week. Okay, let's start. So the first humane goal for humanity, nature, and earth is food. Every human must get at least 3 simple Satyugi food every day. So simple. At least 3 simple food. Well, Satyugi food are something which is like the most simplest, basic, nature-driven, and holistic plus most healthiest food. So I have just put it like that. So just 3 simple Satyugi food for every human being in this world. Am I asking for too much? We have been spending so much money on food. People have been spending so much money on food and wasting so much food. And, wasting so much food to make more food, which we could have done without. So, just asking for 3 simple food for all human beings in this world, I don't think I'm asking for too much. And I'm working on this. I've worked on this for 25 plus years. And all my missions, all my works, and all my creations, and everything, all my making these videos and podcasts and all these things is dedicated to that, so that we have enough money, either as donations or as love gifts or as earning money from our works, from our creations, from our courses, so that all human beings must have just 3 simple food daily. Let's go to the next one. So what's in the next thing? The next one is cloth or vastra in Sanskrit or Hindi. So every human must get at least 3 pair of weatherproof clothes and accessories. Just 3 pairs of weatherproof clothes and accessories, like a blanket or whatever, by which we could save ourselves from nature, from the different variations of nature. Just 3 pair of clothes. And all these things, all these numbers and quantity and all these things have I've gone through like 25 plus years of experimenting and finding out. So just every human must get at least 3 pair of weatherproof clothes and accessories. Let's jump into the third humane goal for humanity, nature, and future. Future, you understand? Like future of humanity, our future generations. Home, griha. Every human must get a weatherproof shared shade and the gift of a loving Gen A friend, family member, as many of us are unloved, unwanted, friendless, and lonely, irrespective of being rich or destitute. We need a shade. Like there are so many people in this world who do not have their shade. People living on the streets. I do not want to say these third world or, all these names because, if you are smart enough, you will find out all these countries which are called third world by the people who are so called first world. We know history, how the third world countries, which were first worlds, and they were looted by the so called first world countries, and now they are first world, and these who were originally the producers of all the richness of the world, most of them are third worlds. Asia, Africa, I don't have to, you are intelligent enough to know this thing. So I do not like saying, first or second or third or fourth or, poor world or whatever. World is our home. How long shall we, keep on dividing people in the name of color, in the name of boundaries, man-made boundaries, in the name of, all these stupid differences, imbecile differences. The Gen A people do not accept all these differences, do not accept all these divisions of people in the name of whatever. So besides having a shade, we have always also said that shared shade, where there's one shade like a dormitory and many people are living, at least they are not living in the streets when it is raining or when it is so cold and they are shivering and dying on the street. Hello. I do not like to say this thing, but I have worked for 25 plus years in Calcutta, the city of joy. And besides that, besides a house, we need a loving family. A family who loves us. How many people in this world, forget all these first, second, third, fourth, fifth worlds and all these things. How many people in this world can put their hand on their heart and say that they have a loving family? But we are dedicated to bring and give a loving family to anyone in this world. Doesn't matter you were living on the street or you were living in a castle or a big house. It doesn't matter. We all need a selfless family. So a selfless family, or you can say selfless Gen A family, and a family member, and more important, a friend, a Gen A friend. Many times we are constrained by thinking that people who are related by blood are our family, or people who are related by I do and kabul hai and going around the fire, that is like a family. But we all need selfless friends. We all need Gen A friends. These people who will love you irrespective of whatever you do to them. These people are your selfless friends. They are your friends because they want to be your friend and because they want the best for you. There are many people in this world who know that I have been a selfless friend to them, you know, and they know that they may lose anything in this world, any person in this world, but they will not lose the love of a Gen A friend or a Gen A family member. And I've been a Gen A friend, I've been a Gen A family member to so many people in this world. And I want to be thus, and I want to make a bunch of people similarly like me, being for all people in this world, because I know that everybody needs these three things, like a shade over their head, a selfless friend, a selfless family. Maybe somebody has a house but maybe doesn't have a selfless friend or a selfless family. Our mission is to give that to all humanity, everyone. In this times of evil and in this time of hypocrisy, we all seek a positive friend and a positive family member. And that is what, if you join our hub, Gen A, you are going to get a Gen a positive, selfless friend and a selfless family. Promise. Promise to you. Now let's go to the fourth thing. It's nature, prakriti. Every human must contribute to heal the nature and heal themselves, preferably through nature. So simple. The nature is created by our Creator to serve us and for us to serve the nature. We both are equally responsible for each other. We have to realize this thing, that the more we milk from the nature, the more we are in resonance with the nature, the more we are in resonance with the best of health, the best of all good things which we can have. Nature is like, I do not want to spend the whole time in this video talking about nature and why I have said that every human must contribute to heal the nature and to heal themselves, preferably through the nature. It is so important for people to realize this importance, realize that all human beings must make themselves in resonance with the nature. Fifth is knowledge or gyan. Every human must practice socially the immaculate Gen A knowledge and Gen A dharma, which is like eternal duties in their lives, preferably through Gen A Gurukuls, which are the centers of immaculate knowledge. We may have food, we may have clothes, a family, healed by nature, but if we do not have the proper knowledge, proper wisdom in life, proper awareness of how to upgrade ourselves, how to make things better in our lives, how to, be in resonance with the technology which we have, which the Creator has given within us. If we do not have that knowledge, that gyan, I'm not talking about information, I'm not talking about education, I'm talking about the knowledge, about the gyan, about being in resonance with the wisdom of life, being in resonance with the way of life, how to live the human way of life. This knowledge is the goal of our Satyugi Gurukuls, or the Gen A Immaculate Centers of Knowledge, which we had so many since last not 25 years, but maybe since 2002. And we will be having it in much, much bigger and greater way in the coming future. The sixth humane goal for humanity, nature, and future is art, Shilpakala. Create Gen A art in the form of films, audiovisuals, songs, poetry, books, handicraft, etc., to nourish, entertain, and to earn funds for fulfilling the seven missions. Art is one of the greatest tool to reach out to people and do something special within them. I'm not talking about the products of films, the products of books, the products of painting, or the products of music, which we create, which we, assemble or make for the market. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about art in real sense. Art, for example, that art for which Vincent Van Gogh, would go and live with the potato eaters for many years, would live with the prostitutes, would live with, the poor people, so that he could be in resonance with their, with their inner being, so that they could bring out their inner being in the form of his paintings. I'm talking about that art. I can give you so many examples, but I don't want to waste so much time. So come on, let's go to the seventh and the final humane goal. Spirituality, Adhyatmikta, ending Kali Yuga within and bringing Satyugi within by living an immaculate, positive human life, being a Gen A Satyugi. Yeah, spirituality for many people is like God or religion or, wearing a particular kind of cloth or eating a particular kind of food. Spirituality is about knowing your inner self, or having the freedom of being in resonance with your inner self, being able to bring out the greatest treasures, the greatest diamonds which you are born with. That is spirituality. And my work since last 25 years in the form of art and in the real work with human beings from the streets of Kolkata to the richest people in the rich countries, externally rich countries, and all these things, I have tried to give and bring out these diamonds which people have. And even my work, even this Gen A hub where we make people Gen A Satyugis, this is also about making people not just bringing out their diamonds and pearls and precious qualities and wisdom from their within, also to make them Kohinoors. And I'm not just talking. I have people who are Kohinoors. I have people who have been able to take out those diamonds from their inside. It's not about having diamonds around you. It's about bringing out the diamonds from within you, from inside you. And for that, our goal, the seventh goal, is ending the Kali Yuga within. Kali Yuga is this, evil times, evil and hypocrisy and all these things, ending it from within ourselves and bringing Satyugi within. Bringing Satyugi within means bringing the positivity and immaculate state of being within ourselves. And that is so beautiful. These things, these seven goals, in the way I'm telling you now, I have, I don't know, being humble, I can say that I have toiled 24/7 for 25 plus years. Just, I want to tell that. And then these things, I've been able to be clear about these things. I've been able to be in resonance with these things. I've been able to bring out from me within, all these things, and I've been able to give it out to people. I've been able to enrich people with these things. I've been able to make people bring out these things from within themselves. I've been able to make people into Kohinoors, the greatest and the precious diamonds in the world, Kohinoor. That I've been able to do. And in all these things, I have not done it. All these things, I'm not just trying to play a humble game or here or something, but it is a fact. I just made myself, I just told to my creator that make the best use of me. Not only to my creator. When I went to this slum in Kolkata, which is like the dangerous slum, when I went to that slum, I told all the people there, I told all the children and all the women that here is a person who has come. Make the best use of this person and enrich your own life. Most people, gave up, or most people didn't, you enrich if you care to. If you could give your life to enriching. If you think that just eating nice food is just having a good life, just seeing the best of TV soaps, or having a nice car, or having, precious diamonds is, that's it. That's the objective and the mission of a life. That's the start. That's just the beginning. The most important mission of life is to realize that we are human beings and we are here to add to this beauty called humanity, to this beauty called nature, to this beauty called future, to give and create beautiful legacies. Pranam. Do not forget to share this video and this podcast to all the people you know, and even to all the people you don't know. Most of the people I'm talking to you, maybe I don't know them, in my mind, but maybe I know them in my soul. Know this thing, that I have made this video so that I could attract more and more and more human beings to be part of this Gen A thing, to be part of this positive mission of mine, to be part of the 7 humane goals, and to make this world much, 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 much infinite times better than what we were given. Welcome.